What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the day where we're finally going to be doing exhaust mods to the 2020 High Country. I know that in the last video, I'd actually said that we were going to do that, but we never got around to it. So, yeah, today's the day. Let's go to the shop. Darn it. I got too excited. Excuse me, Ozzy. Excuse me, wifey. Gotta get my keys. I got excited and forgot. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
We're gonna need these. Oh yeah.
Did you turn it on?
Stay here. What a freaking perfect day in Pennsylvania too. Oh my God, guys. I'm so absolutely excited about what we have in store for this video. We are going to be tearing the exhaust off of the 2020 High Country Duramax today. And not only are we gonna be installing just your any old ordinary exhaust, we've already actually had this exhaust in the hands of somebody that's done a lot of works for our trucks specifically on the channel in the past. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But before we kind of break out, open up the shop and get ready working on this piece right here, I wanna let you guys know right now that we are down to the final week of Dream Diesel giveaway number 10, and 10 times entry.
10 times.
10 times entries are live for this truck and $10,000, guys. Seriously, hop on in because you could win that thing right there and be here in just a few weeks following May 28th. Guys, I cannot wait to find out which one of you is gonna be taking that thing home. If I was in your shoes, man, I'd be excited. So the plan for today is we gotta get this out, we gotta get this out. Speaking of 8-ball, we actually have some minor updates that are gonna be coming to you guys. We actually have some minor updates coming to a vlog near you very soon on this truck. Excited about what we're gonna have in store for that. Changes also in store. Lots of things kind of in the works on the back end for this thing as we speak. Also in today's video, aside from what we're gonna be doing with the exhaust, some other updates. Lots of things in the works on this truck right now. Cold start on compound turbos, boys. S467 on the manifold, S480 atmospheric, 250 over exergy injectors.
I love my injectors.
Injectors is what I meant to say. 12 mil pump via exergy. We've got the D&J head. This thing is an absolute beast. And unfortunately, it's slower than every truck that I own right now. But still sounds good. You guys have no idea how impatient I am becoming on that specific build, because once it's all done with the build trans from our boys at Firepunk, it should be running somewhere in the 10s in the quarter mile. Those forces will be coming off of it, and those drag radials will be going on all 4 corners. Big boosted launches coming up in the near future. Hopefully COVID is past and drag strips are open. I'm so excited about that. We got to get this big girl out of here too. Man. You ready to see this view? It's waiting for you. It is a rather puckering scenario sometimes to get this big old girl out of here, but it's doable. It gets a little bit tight in odd places. Haha, I've been looking for these sunglasses. Man, I thought I lost them. We'll leave them in here though, because I think we're gonna take the Ford home tonight. I think this thing, without a question of a doubt, goes down in history as one of the most badass trucks that has ever been given away through enthusiasts. Way too hot for that today. I feel like I got some breathing room in here finally. You know, it's really crazy. I know a lot of you guys have seen us take this shop from what was a basically construction zone to what is now Home Sweet Home, our shop. And you've also seen how we've basically, I have a dog hair in my mouth, have outgrown this space already. It's awesome, and by no means am I saying that we're already looking to get another shop. It is just kind of crazy for those of you that have had shops, or those of you that intend on building a shop one day, on how quickly you can outgrow a space. I saw this 1,600 square foot and thought to myself, there's no way in hell that I would occupy 100% of that footprint in, you know, a reasonable amount of time. That kind of gave myself like, you know, I think like 6 months. But, you know, we've done it rather quickly. It's kind of crazy how space gets very, very tied up very, very quickly in a very short amount of time. We're doing pretty good though. I mean, I think at this point, there's not too much more that we're gonna introduce, although there's one kind of bogey that's on the outside, and that is Doors Off Supply Company. As you guys know, we're gonna be doing a lot of Jeep stuff as well. I'm gonna share some of that content on the vlog here, not 100% of it, and it's not going to transform from diesel content by any means, but I know a few of you really love both the diesel space as well as that Jeep community. It's an absolutely awesome group of people. But long story short, what I'm getting at is we are going to also be taking on Jeep projects, and I think that that's where things might get a little bit interesting. But for now, only time will tell, and Jake's pretty excited about today's mod. He's getting a little impatient, as you can see. He's actually going to uncover what we've been hiding for about 2 weeks' time. Finally, the day has come. You're gonna be able to get it down from down there? Down from down there. Down from up there. Yeah, we're good, dude. Everything's fine. Ooh. All right, don't die. Because I will have it all on film if that happens, which would suck. Handle with care. Drops the box. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you something oh so beautiful. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are putting an exhaust pipe on the 2020 Duramax today, and it is so sick. Now, you can't just buy any old exhaust looking this polished right here. As a matter of fact, we had actually purchased this and then gave it to our good friend CJ, who polished it. No joke. He spent over 5 hours getting this from what was the stainless steel kind of matte finish just after it was worked and bended and all that good stuff to what is now a completely polished tailpipe and over the axle pipe. How absolutely stunning is this? This is just one of those little things that I've always wanted to do, and I've always been so inspired by because of the amount of craftsmanship inspired in getting a piece of metal work to a point where it literally shows your reflection. I'm so excited to see that in place of that and that right there, because this is the musket style exhaust. Fortunately, not the first gen musket style, but second gen musket style, where they got rid of that weird little bow that kind of happened right here in the exhaust, and now they kind of have it straight out, but still not very appealing to the eye by any means. Now, I realize a lot of you guys kind of wanted to see some additional parts fall off of this truck, but you gotta realize, if there's one thing that I know about YouTube, it's that I don't know who's watching. And with that being said, I genuinely could not look at that super ugly tailpipe. Unfortunately, today we gotta do what we gotta do. You can have your own opinion about it if you want. You can do whatever you would like in a scenario. It's just kind of my decision, and this is the route that we're going. So, what do we gotta do to install this thing, you might ask? It's actually relatively simple installation. I'll give you guys a nice look up under this brandy spanking new truck here, but we're gonna focus towards the back of this big old thing right here. You can see we got 3 sensors, 1, 2, 3. And basically what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be cutting the exhaust right here behind this big thing, and we are going to be bolting in the new, what we would call DPF back system. So we're gonna cut right here, the new system's gonna slide over it, we're gonna clamp it, then there's gonna be an over the axle portion, we're gonna clamp there, and then we will be rocking and rolling and in business. And believe me guys, when I tell you from the outside, this thing is gonna look so much better. I believe there's also some performance benefit as to cool the exhaust gases a little bit more rapidly because it's a 5-inch pipe instead of a, I believe, a 4-inch pipe, which is, you know, always good too, because if you've ever walked behind one of these things when they're regenning, you could literally singe the hair off of your legs. No joke, gets that hot. I actually just saw an Instagram video the other day where a guy is lighting a cigarette through his DPF while it was in a regen mode. That's pretty crazy. All right, Charlotte's Web, get the hell out of here. That'll do it. Look at that temperature probe. Phew. My ears are ringing. What? This will be better. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Clean up those edges. Alrighty. Now we gotta make it look pretty. Get my polish all dirty.
That's okay, we have detail spray for that exact reason.
Alright. Next step of the puzzle here.
Something to
Trying to not get any fingerprints on it, but it's literally impossible. I wish I was like 2 inches taller right now. Sweet.
Oh, that's really good.
I'm winded. My shoulders are sore. Hashtag lift probs. Now it's time to get rid of the evidence. Man, CJ, you killed it on these, dude.
It's crazy how nice this polished pipe looks. It's awesome.
Never really see anything like this. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so we've got the DPF back system installed, and the big debate right now is, and we've got time to answer this, so by the time the video goes live, I'll probably have my decision made, but I do want your input, so drop a comment below. Do we chop the exhaust right here and install a tip, which I'll show you shortly, or do we just leave this kind of like half perforated, half solid tip as is? Tip is your standard MBRP. Can't even talk. MBRP. It is a polished tip, pretty nice piece of metal, and you know, I think it would actually kind of finish things up nice. If we put that up to here, it would probably go right to about there if we matched it up. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It could be a new trend, but
I think we go with it.
We'll have to let the people talk. Hashtag vlogger props. The fact that I have to hold this position too is
even more excruciating.
really rather interesting. How graceful. I'm tired, dude. SOS.
Tough shit.
SOS, dude. Oh, man, I'm dying. It's like those wall planks that your gym teacher made you do in like 6th grade. Oh, fortunately, the lift speed going up and down is getting a little bit quicker. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would like it a lot more if it didn't have, yeah, those breather holes, the perforated area. I didn't actually realize that this exhaust even had this. CJ polished this thing, and I didn't have a chance to catch up with him, so I picked it up after the fact. And when I saw that, I'm like, I don't know, maybe some of it will actually get tucked up underneath, but it looks like in this instance, that's not so much the case. So we might have to trim this back a little bit to actually get that tip installed. Whereas if we had the tip, I think that would finish it off just that much nicer versus, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking we just go ahead and cut it, boys. We'll get that thing lined up like right there and it'll look really good. So let's do it. Here we go. Little dab will do you there. So right here on the back, guys, we just cut it out, and this was kind of something that I was a little bit reluctant on because I saw that this edge was actually beveled up, so it looks like they welded on that kind of diffuser tip. So that's actually gonna have to get cut here, and then that'll bring our tip placement back here, which will actually kind of bring our overall tip location kind of recessed right at about the fender line. I don't really want to have it recessed too far in because, you know, regenning and everything like that creates heat, but this definitely needs to be on this side of this bend, and unfortunately, it's not gonna go up and over because of the thickness of the pipe. I'm getting old. Gosh, that looks way, way better.
Yeah, it does.
More fit, more complete in all the right ways. That's nice. Very nice. That's good. Gotta make sure it's sitting right because nothing drives me more insane than seeing a tip that wasn't put on straight. On up! Let's do this. Damn it, just when we got it clean. Trash. Useless! Sorry, CJ.
Suck it.
Stop.
You filming me right now?
No.
Didn't so you could do that! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that looks really, really good. Way better than that thing right there. This has a nice date with the dumpster pile. CJ, seriously, man, you absolutely crushed polishing this piece. I know that these are a total pain, but I hope seeing it here on the truck makes it all the more worthwhile. Now let's talk a little bit more about some other stuff going on. For those of you that really pay attention, because I know you're out there, you probably saw some new mods sitting in the shop. Yes, these are Fox shocks that will be going on this, but unfortunately, they are not the right ones. We received some 1st gen and some 2nd gen Fox Racing shocks, so we're trying to get that sorted out. Otherwise, I would say that we would get the rear ones installed today, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be able to happen. So to pivot, because we're obviously not gonna let that stop us, we got something else that we have to do that I think a lot of you guys have kind of known that they were on borrowed time anyway. You know what we're looking at here, guys? They weren't meant to last. Sometimes a power tool isn't the right one for the job, young grasshopper.
Oh, this is gonna take 6 ever.
All right, dude, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, I'll be here.
Hey, Jake, watch, I'll show you, dude. Ta-da! Look at that. Where's your socket? You got it? Throw it in right here. Voila.
But we just get a shallow socket, then that'll work. Trying to show me
Right there, dude. There you go.
What do you mean? How am I supposed to do that?
All right, good point. Yes, dude. Finally. Whew.
3 hours later.
3 hours later for one pesky little bolt. Oh, yeah, dude. Much better.
Say that it feels right.
Anybody that has a Costco membership, you ever get those Kirkland peanut butter pretzels? They're really good. Take my word for it. But guys, that's what we're gonna wrap up at the shop in today's video. Not much more that we can do right now. Lots of parts on the way though. In the meantime, my chariot, but soon to be your chariot awaits. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the abrupt disruption in the vlog. We decided to kind of cut from the shop out on a small little date. Well, I had my camera with us, so I mean, you guys are kind of coming along on the date. Date tonight is tropical smoothie with Dream Diesel giveaway number 10. Kind of romantic, if I do say so myself. Got the goods.
What took so long?
You're like 15 minutes behind.
I'll say so. Do they not know I'm super pregnant?
Guys, welcome my wife back to the vlog. We like to do our weekly, we usually are pretty weekly on it. We do a weekly date night, always, no matter what. But sometimes it's extra special when we can involve the truck. So tonight, So tonight, we decided that we would take the Ford out. She decided that we would take the Ford out. She actually made a special request that we take the Ford home from the shop because it's been sitting over at the shop specifically for this night. What do you think of the Ford, babe?
I love it.
Do you have your massaging seat on right now?
Duh.
I could tell right now.
GM is behind.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Especially being pregnant. I think it's something that she really enjoys. I think we got something on the lens.
You can't.
Sorry if there was something on the lens that was impeding on your
like
quality. So yeah, guys, we're gonna grub down real quick.
Buckle up, buttercup.
Yeah, definitely turn that massaging seat on. I don't know why they automatically turn off. They should indefinitely stay on without a question of a doubt. I wonder if they offer like a flash for that. They probably don't.
If I didn't know you, I would probably go to a Ford dealership and just ask them if I could sit in the seat.
Now knowing how well it works?
For the massage.
Because of pregnancy or just because?
Just because.
So we're actually ending our little date night here by checking out a few things that involve land. That's all I'm gonna say. We've kind of been on the hunt lately. We haven't exactly found what we're hunting for.
We haven't found the one.
But we are hunting. So I'm just gonna leave that there. But I can't specify exactly what it is we've been hunting for. It might have a little bit to do with the fact that we've run out of a lot of space. Very new news to the vlog, so don't freak out anytime soon. It's not like anything major is happening, but yes, we are kind of on the hunt for something that might offer a little bit more what should I say, discretional room for activities. And while we're on that topic, if I happen to disappear for like 1 or 2, I doubt 3 videos, but maybe potentially 2 videos, probably 1 video, but maybe 2 videos, it's probably because our son has arrived. We are, at this point in time, literally only about 1 month away until we are blessed with our first child. My son, he's gonna be here, and I am freaking ecstatic about becoming a father. My father's in the audience. I know you guys know that absolutely blessed feeling, and man, I don't know. I feel just super freaking lucky. That's all I have to say. So if that happens, don't send out any SOSs, but if you don't see me for like 2 videos, definitely send out SOSs. So that's where we're gonna wrap up this video tonight. Driveway update. We've got the Ford and we've got the SRT Grand Cherokee chilling out there. Sorry, Ford's so big we had to kick it out. Not really. I actually just kind of parked like a total noob. But guys, if you put blinders on the camera right now, boom, look at this. That's your driveway, ladies and gentlemen, with a Ford Platinum and $10,000 sitting in the center console. It looks pretty freaking good in my opinion, but it's all up to you and whether or not you decide to grab entries. 5 times entries are live and this giveaway ends this coming Thursday, May 28th. I also just realized I was zoomed in super close on my face. So are we looking good? Anything in my teeth? No, we're good? All right, cool. My like, legal, love you guys. Do shoot your best. Tap that subscribe button on your way out. And well, we have a guest visitor.
What's a really cool adjective that starts with the letter D? Oh, found on road. Awesome. Found on road. Doggone.
Found on road. Your friends will be found on the road drooling.
Oh! Drop the microphone. That was
boom,
so
I'm out.
Tell me why do I still feel